Alright, I think we should be good to go. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see what we're doing today. We finished up the, whatchamacallits? We finished up the Twitch and YouTube message aggregators, which is, great. I had to do some small adjustments to them just to make sure that they, didn't suck. Yeah, so as it turns out, my understanding of, Go modules and packaging was a little wishy-washy. And that kind of lent itself to a lot of, weird bullshit going on with, whatchamacallit? Just with, our messaging in general and, importing that for use in the chat aggregator and whatnot. So I restructured those a bit off stream, and they should be a little better now. Although we do have some edits that we need to make to the Twitch message aggregator, but I figure that I can just get to that off stream because it's not really, it's really dry work. It's not it's not very constructive. The problem is that, if you see down here, we have two errors. I'm getting, all of our configuration files from, or all of our configuration variables from an environment file, which is, purely a string, and it's not like JSON where, we have the structure that tells us whether it's an in or a list or whatever. We kind of just have to do this raw. And that makes this a little difficult because I wasn't accounting for that when I first started working. Instead I just, did whatever, and now, we kind of have to live with the consequences of that. So I'm gonna go back in and change that later. But on the plus side, that aside, everything else is kind of ready to go. We just need to set up the Godot integration and whatchamacallit, we just need to set up the Godot integration and actually get this into Godot, I guess. So we set our handlers here and here, and now I guess we just need to actually get the messages sent and whatnot. So I think common between both of these handlers, we want the message, or actually hold up, we want the type, we want the message, we want the we want the type, we want the body, I guess we want a header, and we want, I think that's it really. Oh, I guess the source too. So let's just source this. We're just gonna hard code this to YT. We want the header. So I think the reason I'm doing this in such a roundabout way, because we could just have the author and not necessarily a header, but the problem with that is I want to also be able to handle events like follows and subscriptions and cheers and whatnot. So it kind of pays to be a little more, or a little less specific with what we're doing here. So I don't know what this is actually going to be for YouTube, so we'll just set this to an empty string for now. I wasn't really looking through the documentation before this. We'll do the body, and we'll also set that ways. And then the type. Probably shouldn't do that in... Oh, hold up. Message type, header, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. So we have all that now, and then we want to go.env. We want a signal, I think. So... Actually, hold up. What is... We'll get there in a sec. Let's deal with the YouTube stuff first. So... YouTube dev, life of broadcast. We want the live broadcast, and then from here we should be able to go to... I wonder why all of these are deprecated. Live messages. Alright. So let's see what we get from here. I think that we're passing snippets on, right? I'm not entirely sure on that one, but I think for now we're just getting snippets. So, oh, that's right. Hold up. I forgot. We will also want a message ID so that we can fuck. We also want a message ID so that we can remove messages based on... Well, I guess we can kind of handle that, we can kind of handle that on the client end, right? As long as we have the author and the source, like, we can handle bans pretty easy, I feel. Okay, so type is literally just... message type dot string, I think? Or, see, this is kinda... I think we can just, like, throw it that way. The problem with, the problem with having a map of any type is that, like, we necessarily end up doing this in a really fucky way because we need to unmarshal everything, or I mean, not unmarshal everything, but we need to give everything, like, proper typing afterwards, which is kind of a bitch, I won't lie. Display message. I don't think that this is actually the proper way of doing this, right? Cleared not yet. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. And then, author channel ID. I want the author's name, though. Do we have that? Oh, that's in author details, huh? Oh, that might not be great. Hold on. Let's go see what I was up to over here. So what are we actually passing on a handled message? Get default chat, listen on chat. We are passing handler response. The whole fucking thing. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. Huh. Well, we can do better than that, I think. Let's actually get in here, because I remember I had a... Yeah. So let's go and grab... Do we have the author details in here too? Account? Yeah, alright. I think this is all we need. Do we actually use message snippet in this bitch? Oh yeah. Hold up. I think we can just like rip all this out. Live chat response message. Do we ever use that? No? No, I guess not. Okay, cool. Okay, and then we'll push that out. Okay. And then we'll come in here, and magmux.go. I think, wait, where'd everything else go? Surely we had, okay, cool, whatever. Wait, no, not whatever. What the fuck? There we are. Okay, so now that that's taken care of, we can do this, and this will let us hold up, package mag. So this will let us hopefully unmarshal all of like this crazy fucking bullshit, like the message type that we get, into an actual structure, so that we don't have to pretend that we know what we're doing every time we get a message and like do all this weird fucking type coercion bullshit, you know? So the problem is that I don't know how to like, I'm not 100%. We actually might have to make a custom unmarshaller for this. Fuck. Well, maybe not. Hold up. Let's see if the internet has any answers. This is some crazy fucking bullshit. Struct with JSON tags. Sure. If I understood well, then you have a map and want to fill a struct by it. If it's first to change JSON string, then unmarshal it's a struct. Oh. Wow. I actually kind of hate that. Is there really no easier way? Fuck. Yeah, I mean, sure. Whatever. For now, I guess. I really don't like that, though. I guess at that point, we could just pass the whole fucking, like, JSON response. Icky. I mean, I guess we're getting JSON from Twitch too, so like at least we could standardize it that way. Yeah, sure. We'll get to it eventually. Map structure by default, it looks for tag map structure, so it's important to specify tag name as JSON if you want to use JSON tags. I don't know, man. I feel like that's icky as hell. But I mean, I guess it works. So takes a map of type, I think string, any, and then we'll return. What do we want to return? Actually, hold on. We want T any, I think? Or does it need to be comparable? Meh. Okay, so I feel like I'm formatting this wrong. Doesn't it need to be like that? Or... Sure. Missing return. I'm not really sure why that's not allowed. Invalid composite literal type T, no core type. Does this not work? Yeah, that's fine. So what the fuck? What gives? Okay. How do we want to go about this? So first things first, we instantiate a new thing. Structured message T, structured message, and then, so we want to json.marshal the map, and then I think this returns, returns a thing of bytes. This is so fucking inefficient, it's not even funny. If error isn't nil, log.fatal error. And then let's go ahead and json.unmarshal, we've got JSON message and structured message. And then that, I mean, it's simple, but I hate it. That fucking sucks. Alright. Fine. Oh, wait. I don't think that we should have been able to take this out. I low-key, I have no fucking clue. Oh, shit, did Twitch's bitrate go up? I'll figure that out in a sec. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. So we want we actually don't need this, I don't think. So we can just do message. That'll get the message ID, the snippet, and the author. So let's go ahead and map to struct. We'll do a type. Do YTL. Actually, we'll just do YT, I think. I feel like the L is a little superfluous, I know what I'm doing past that point. YT message, and then we'll send in message, and then we'll do message data. Declared not use message data. Yeah. All right. Message data dot snippet dot. Do we have type in here? Oh shit. Why'd that happen? What? Are we good? Okay. We're fine now. Something's up. I'm not entirely sure what. Damn. Okay, but we're good now, right? OBS just took like a huge shit on me. I'm kind of a little stinky smelly from it. I'm not feeling too good. Anyway, shit, man. I mean, I wish I like had some sort of notification as to why that happened. Yeah, the network bitrate is like fucking dying. What the hell? Huh. Low key, I'm not really sure what to do about that. Well, that's not true. If it is really that terrible, I can probably just... Never mind. Fuck it. Okay, so... We got our source, YouTube, message type, got that. Let's get message data dot snippet dot, or author dot... What are we going on in here? Oh. My bad. I forgot to rename those. YT account, we want the display name. And then we'll get the body is message data dot author dot oh wait, we actually want the real display message. Cool. Okay, so that's all done. Now we just need to... Actually, hold up. Do I need to close the buffer? No, we're good. I think the memory collector, or the garbage collector, will get that for us. So now we need to send a signal off to Godot. And this is kind of like the fucked up part. Low key, I have no idea what I'm doing past here. So I'm using... Oh wait, not that. We're using graphics.gd, I think. So I'm a little iffy on this. Like, this is a little sketchy because this seems to expect us to basically use this for the entire Godot project, and I'm not. Like, we already have obviously an overlay and everything that I did, like, mostly in GD script. So I'm kind of hoping that we can export this via GD native and like interact with this using regular Godot script. And if we can't, I might scream. I will flip my fucking shit. Don't get me wrong, it wouldn't make everything that we've done so far like entirely useless, but it would make it fucked up enough that like what the hell is happening, dude? What the actual fuck? OBS says we're fine, but OBS also says that I've been streaming for 28 minutes. Is Twitch taking a shit? Like... I think so. YouTube Live seems fine. Man, shit can't ever go right. Whatever. Let's get this set up, and then, yeah. So... we'll use, what? GitHub.com go, and then graphics.gd. Oh, wait, hold on. What do we want? I wonder... Startup, hello. Label.new. Oh, we can just use this straight up. Signal. I'm in the wrong function. My dumbass. Signal dot hexa one shot pair persist pointer blah blah blah. We want. Can I just make a new signal? I can't emit a signal. Interesting. Okay, so what are we... Node path, signal, channel T, signal.ne. Okay. So... let's make this, maybe I should make this like its own structure. That's kind of counterintuitive to me because, like... you know, I've been mostly doing this in an imperative manner, but, well, yeah, sure, fuck it. This is where everything gets fucking messy, man. Alright. We've got graphics.gd, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, sure. Let's make this into its own structure. Type magmonks. Struct. And then this way we can actually... new message, signal.any. So I guess theoretically we can now emit this, right? So let's go ahead and... why is my keyboard that color now? What have I done? I bumped the mode button. Interesting. Okay. I didn't know that that did that. Okay. We want to make all of these into this. So do S magmux and then I think that that's properly formatted, right? Right. Okay. Cool. Map to struct. Oh. I guess we don't actually need to make that one necessarily, but everything else I think we want to keep this way. So s dot new message dot, can I not like emit? Oh, this is gonna be fucky. Are you telling me I can't emit a signal? Someone might die. Okay, examples. 2D, blah blah blah. 3D third-person controller. I feel like UI probably has a lot of signal usage. Task button. Oh, do we need an instance? Not clear. On pressed, button press. So this does use signals. The fuck? List as node add child, blah blah blah. Class DB registered to-do list. It's looking bad, folks. It's looking fucking horrifying. Okay. So I don't think that we're supposed to be doing this. Let's hold up. Let's go back a little bit. Func main. Oh, okay. So we do in fact need like a main script. Do we? Well, I mean, I guess we do kind of, because we're going to be running this as a singleton. So main.go, and then we can do func main blah 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 class db dot register, and then we can do what, magmux. Oh wait. Magmux, blah blah blah. Yeah, there we go. See, it's all good. It's all fine. Could not. Why? Fuck. All right. This is some crazy bullshit. Maybe I'll just install that later. It'll be fine. Well, if I don't install it now, I guess I don't get the auto completes and whatnot. So let's go ahead and do that. I should already have this shit though. Right? Oh, we're downloading a lot of shit. I can hear my fan spinning up. This is bad. Okay, so we should be good now on that. And then maybe that fixed the signal. Signal dot. Any? Okay, so let's see. S.new message dot emit. Yo! We're so back. Okay. Um, damn, I was so sure I had all that installed. If I have to manually install every fucking package in this goddamn thing, I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's not going to be pretty. Source, message type, variant.any. Oh. Do I need to make these into Godot strings? Can I use header? So what are we gonna do here? I really wish that I could, like... What if I just imported the entirety of fucking graphics.gd? What then? I guess I can't. It's... like, each one's a package, huh? That's so icky. Okay. String dot. Can I... Can I, like, set it to the value of... string.any API required to what the fuck? String.ascii string ASCII converts blah blah blah. Fast alternative to string.from.utf8. I kinda want the whole fucking decode URI, decode hex. This is so fucking crazy. String.new. Here we go. Okay, and then we'll just go down this list and unfuck all of these. Variable of struct string.readable is variant any. I don't. The fuck is a variant? Like what? Variant variant.new. I guess we can just can we just like go through this and then blah 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 blah, right? Yeah, and then suddenly we're fine. I don't really get that, but let's actually hold up. Let's actually see what the Godot docs have to say about this shit. Emit signal versus signal emit, Godot. Emit is preferred because if you misspell, yeah, I don't really give a shit. Where's the Godot reference? This looks somewhat official. Let's use stable, because that's what I'm using. Emit. What the fuck? Where's our reference? Manual. We want none of that. Scripting, I think. GD script reference. Built-in types. And then let's go signal? Signals. Sure. See, this is like, I genuinely hate the fucking Godot docs because like just give me a normal fucking documentation, like I think that Go does their documentation very nicely. I wish we had something like that. On character, blah blah blah. So like that's the problem though. I need to know how you're emit. Using signals, Godot engine stable. No, I actually want like the signal type. Thank you. Okay. Signal from signal, blah blah blah. Those are constructors. Emit. Vararg const. Sure. All callables connected to the signal will be triggered. This method supports a variable number of arguments, so parameters can be passed in as a comma-separated list. Alright. Yeah. I think that's fine. I mean... Cool. That's done. What's next? Let's just do Twitch, I guess. In fact, let's make this a little new event. Okay, so we can more or less copy and paste this, I think. Except we're going to need, like, crazy... Hey, how are you? I'm learning Go for backend. I'm going to university, but the problem is at the end of the year I need to do internship because university didn't ask me about that, and I didn't see an internship for Golang. Can you give me some tips to find them? I'm from Chile. Or, I think that in general, like, my advice to you would just be to apply to as many internships as possible. Like, I don't know how the... I'll try to understand your English because my main language is Spanish. It's all good. I'm, like, fucking horrible at speaking in general anyway, so I apologize in advance. But yeah, my advice to you would be to apply to as many software internships as possible. Regardless of whether or not they're going to let you work in Golang or not. And my reasoning for that is that at the very least in the US, software engineers are not in short supply. Like all of the positions I think that are in this current market internationally are very competitive. And, like, unless you're the best of the best, you're probably not going to be getting anything. Like, low-key, it's rough out there. Unless you're, like, in a bad place or you know somebody that's that. So, I would literally just take any internship that you can find, really. Just go for whatever project, like, if the job that you're working on, like if the project that the internship gives you the opportunity to work on is something that you like really believe in, I think that's a lot more important than like working in a specific language. I mean, don't get me wrong, using Go is, I like it a lot. I would very much prefer to work in Golang with like, you know, any given job. But if there's a company that's like, you know, making like software to help researchers end malaria, and they want me to work in like Python or some bullshit like that, I'd just, you know, I'd take that job, especially if they're paying well. But yeah, like in general, I don't think that there's also I don't think that there's like I don't like other backend languages. Yeah, no, I mean I get that. That's entirely fair, and it's great to have a preference, but I think once you get into like the professional market where you're doing this as a job, it's not necessarily like the tools that you like that matter. It's what tools can you use to get the job done. But I mean, if you stay on an internship long enough, and like, you know, maybe you get retained and you get a job there, and you start like, you know, like you're the forerunner for new projects, then maybe you sneak a little bit of Golang in there. But yeah, no, I also don't think it's an entirely valid strategy to like just hone in on one language. Like software engineering, at least to my estimation, is a very it's a very learning based field. You know, like if you ever stop adjusting to the new frameworks or the new languages that are coming out or whatever, like you're gonna get left behind. So I think in general, even if you don't like them, it might be a good idea for you to at least get comfortable with them, because, you know, eventually no one's gonna be using this fucking language. I mean, pretty much no one uses it right now. Like there are a few companies out there that actually like use Go as their main product language. Google, if you think you have the chops for it, like if you've got a bunch of open source projects and like you're a university student with like a near 4.0 GPA, a Google internship might be great because, I mean, hell, they made the language. So I'd imagine that they have a fair bit of Go like deployed in production that you can work with. But yeah, I mean, in general, I wouldn't hone in specifically on Go. If you can just get a software engineering internship, like I think that's really what you should be focusing on right now. And like even if they say they require you to have experience in other languages, like that's almost never really a hard and fast thing, and I would encourage you to just say you do, even if you don't, because like if you're using Go, like you've got a pretty solid understanding of the paradigm for most other programming languages out there. Like you can probably write pretty decent C if you're good in Go. You can probably write decent JavaScript if you're good with Go. You can definitely write good Python if you're good with Go, you know? Okay, so let's get the Twitch docs up. And see what kind of things we're getting back when we get a message sent in. Thank you for your answer. Of course. It's good to have you in here, by the way. It's very nice to, you know... I think you're the first person that's actually, like, that I don't know that stopped in specifically for a programming stream, so it's kind of cool to see you. Let's, Okay, so handling webhook events, blah blah blah. What are we actually getting from this? Subscription, fine. Type, channel.follow, transport, blah blah blah. And then we get the event. So we just want the subscription in the event. Let's go ahead and switch. Damn. Dude, imagine if I could actually like type twitchdata.go, and then we're going to get an type. Let's get the package going. Magmux Twitch event struct And then let's go. Twitch event sub, and then we'll also get the data. Type. And then get this going too. Twitch event data, struct, up. Alright, cool. So, let's see. The only thing I think we really want here is the type. So let's go ahead and type string JSON type. And then the event, I think, has the meat of what we want. So user ID, user login. We want the username. Let's get the user ID too. Why not? And that's what in... It's kind of upsetting that they don't give you the actual type down here. Whatever. User ID, we'll just call it a uint. I mean, that should, I feel like that should be enough data, right? User name. String JSON. Hold on, I forgot to tag this one. JSON, what is... It's literally user ID. User ID, user name, and then... This is a little more difficult, because we don't necessarily get a processing an event, verifying an event message, handling WebSocket events. Event, blah, blah, blah. Do we actually, oh, message ID, message type, notification, channel follow. Oh, damn. Are we sending this whole data frame over? Huh. Surely not, right? Message type notification. Notification. Do we also get... Yeah, we don't get like a message. So it's literally just the payload. Okay. Cool. Sure. ID, type, version, cost, condition. Where... WebSocket reference. Metadata, payload, blah, 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 transport created at event. So can I actually get the message data? Wouldn't that be cool? Or do we not get those? Message ID, blah, 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 blah. ID, status type, version, cost, condition, transport, method. Created at event. Awesome. So let's go get Let's go get, like, the regular message handling. Clear chat. Yeah, let's fucking... Channel subscription message. Can we just get, like, a regular-ass message, though? Like, that would be cool. Automod message hold, automod's message update. Is it, like... Oh my god. Prediction and channel poll begin. I'm fucking flailing around here, dude. I don't know what to do. Channel cheer, raid ban, unban. Channel chat message. Okay. Here we go. Regular chat message example. Blah, blah, blah. Transport. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. The... Huh. We get the broadcaster. Alright, so we want the chatter username. Subscription, enabled channel chat message, blah, blah, blah. Broadcast user ID. What do I have already set up? Okay, so... Where the hell are we getting this from, then? Event data is... I mean, I guess we could just marshal or unmarshal this and be happy. Chatter username, broadcaster user ID. Yeah, sure, fuck it. Event sub. I might be dumb as hell. But whatever. Alright, we've got the type, which is not present. Webhook. Oh wait, this is... This is from... is this from WebSocket? Okay. Maybe... I wonder if we can, in GD script, get the first argument and then treat the rest as like a list. That would be nice. I feel like mixing all of this bullshit's kind of crazy. But, you know, here we are. Subscription and then event sub. Yeah. Okay. So I think what we're going to do here is we'll just add a bunch of types for fucking everything. Why not? Let's go and chat our username, and then we can get the whatchamacallit, actual message. And then we'll dude, I need some fucking water. My throat's dry as hell. Damn. Okay. Twitch message struct. And then what do we have in here? Text. Type text. What the fuck? Is there like is there actual documentation here of, like, can that vary? Can it ever not be text? We can get the name color, which I don't really think we need. Cheer, null. Reply, null. Maybe we want cheer. Although I feel like we're going to get a different event for that, so that's fine. Channel points custom reward ID. Ooh. I guess we could hook that in there. Well, one thing at a time, I suppose. So this is like the minimum we need for... I think this is the minimum we need for actually... you know, getting in there and doing shit. Undefined YouTube, handle YouTube message. That way? We are kind of doing some fucky shit. We're passing around, like, object methods as first-class functions. Dude, who needs Haskell? I can multi-paradigm drift, baby. I'm object-oriented. I'm functional. I'm imperative. I'm declarative. Okay, in all seriousness, let's go ahead and... Twitch event. Message, variant, new. Twitch. I feel like Twitch needs a better shorthand than TW. Oh, it's TTV, bruh. What am I? I'm fucking stupid. Fuck. God damn it. Okay, sure. I wonder if I can... TTVMP? See? We're so cool. Okay. I guess I should also... There are only two hard things in programming: cache invalidation, naming things, and off by one errors. all of a sudden this is fucked up. Let's go ahead and message data dot message data dot type. I feel like that's, why is that working? That shouldn't be working. Okay, sure. Message data dot chatter username. Yeah, I feel like we shouldn't be able to access those directly. I think there's some weird fucked up shit I don't understand with, you know, pairing two of these without a name. And then we'll get body variant new. Let's get some text going. Alright. Yeah. I don't hate what we have. I mean, although it could be better. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I think this is a decent place to end off. We've got some red, but that has to do with some other crazy fucking bullshit. And I'm not really sure why this could not satisfy class db.class. Missing method virtual. We'll handle that bullshit next time, I guess. For now, let's go ahead and commit today's work. Go ahead and push that up. And yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. I know that this is like incredibly dry work. I'm just trying to, you know, entertain myself, more or less. Misery loves company, you know. Anyway, I think tomorrow is our next scheduled stream. Although I may also do a secret stream as a little bonus. You know, get either this continuing to go, or maybe I'll do the Discord bot, because I've been having some like little struggle with that, so it'd be cool to get other people on it. Anyway, yeah, I think that's all. Have a great one, everybody.